Look at this, I'm back in the car recording. This is the start of a new vlog. Here we go. Yeah, I just lifted at home. The gym was closed because there was no electricity there, so I did back and by at my home. Then I ran 2 miles, and now I'm going to run to the store. Today is my grandfather's birthday on my dad's side. I'm not sure how old he is. I think he's in his early 70s, mid to early 70s, but I'm gonna go get him a card real quick, and then I'm gonna check on my mom's father, my Nono. He's at this rehab facility in Altoona, so I'm gonna go check up on him and see if he's doing all right. I had this realization when I was running, and I had my phone on me. I usually don't have my phone on me, but I was listening to the podcast, and you know, I was gonna visit my Nono anyways this week, eventually, sometime. But my brother, I was lifting in my room, and I had blasting my music and stuff, and my brother was he got home from running, and then he like got changed and left without me, and then didn't say a single word to me. Okay, and that actually kind of pissed me off, and I'm pissed right now because he didn't tell me he was gonna go visit. Everyone's there but my mom, so my mom's gonna go with me to visit him a little bit. I mean, I could go by myself, but I don't know what I would talk about with him. Anyway, my brothers. Okay, and another point I want to make. My sister and I were my mom's birthday is the 9th of July here. It's in a couple days. It's Thursday. Today's Tuesday, by the way. Yeah, today's Tuesday, July 7th. My sister and I are trying to organize a gift, like a gift package for my mom for her birthday. My sister assembled this nice picture frame with all of us in it and stuff like that. I got her essential oils. My brother is supposed to get her flowers and stuff. He hasn't been responding to my sister at all about any of it, and apparently he's getting her some like massage package on his own. And me seeing my I'm not like that upset. Okay, I know I'm complaining on here. I didn't want to complain, but I'm just this is my thoughts right now. Like his independence to everything is kind of inspiring to me in a way, because he's doing all this. He doesn't say a single word to anybody. He just does it. He just gets it done. He gets what he needs to get done. And I gotta do that. I can't be relying on other people to fucking try to help me or guide me or do all this stuff for me, you know, my lazy ass. I need to get up off my ass and actually fucking do it. Do action. And that's what I'm doing. I'm getting my grandfather a card. I'm gonna go visit my Nono. I'm doing this stuff, and I gotta lock in for my CPA. I just gotta do it. It's inspiring me, this independence. I'm my own will. I can do whatever I want. And I'm doing it right now. I should be caring for my loved ones more often. I should be, in attendance for this kind of stuff, and more considerate and getting them stuff, and limited amount of time on earth, my grandparents, and I gotta show how loving I am to them while they're here, because I'll probably regret it when I'm older. And I'm regretting it a little bit right now. All right. Yeah, I had to park. I'm picking up the thing. So, all right. Peace.
Look at you go.
Here. Put this on.
You talking about the cafe?
Bar.
They have 2 separate rooms. Yeah.
Speed run 4.
They have a whole other area.
Okay, it's still Tuesday. I'm at my house right now. I look up. These people are staring at this thing. This thing is not moving in the sky. I have no clue what this could be. What the heck is that? Is that a planet? I can't zoom in far enough. Come on, stay steady. That looks like Jupiter or something, with the rings. That does looks like a planet for sure. I can't tell though. I don't know. That's just crazy. It's just staying still. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. The frick? Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think that's Jupiter. I think it's the Saturn. Which one's the one with the ring? I think that's Saturn, right? I don't know. All right. Let me know in the comments. All right. It is, July 8th. It's Wednesday. Get my haircut tomorrow, by the way. Forgot to mention that in the previous clip. I just signed up for my first credit card today, so I gotta document it. I signed up through Chase. My friend Tyler sent me a referral thing, and I was just like, well, I think I'm grown enough, and I have the responsibility to, pay off the credit card payments that I need to do, which I'll be fine with. I need a more secure way of transacting in the real world here, so instead of using a debit card all the time. So I signed up and I got approved for a credit card. It'll be here in about a week. So I have the safeguard already put in. I have automatic payment set up already, and I have a good game plan going on. So we'll see how it goes. I just wanted to update with that. Right now I'm gonna go home, go to the gym, and then I'm gonna run a mile. And then I got my mom's thing going on. It's her birthday dinner. Her birthday's tomorrow, so we're going out to dinner today. We're going to this place called Finelli's. It's a pretty good place, but it should be pretty good. I don't know, I keep saying good. Today was a great day. Just finished a show on Netflix called I Will Find You. It's pretty solid. It was pretty solid. Tyler has a lot of good recommendations for me, I gotta say. So props to him, but it was a good show. It's a limited series. It was only 8 episodes, but it was pretty good. And there's me going again saying good, but all right. I'd update there a little bit. Catch you in the next clip. Peace. All right, I'm back where I was Monday when I recorded. It is the 9th, July 9th. It's my mom's birthday. It's 12:45. I just had lunch at the Clay Cup because I didn't pack a lunch again. This topic I want to talk about right now is purpose and meaning, and there are some questions that I came up with. I had some assistance with it, but these are good questions I want to answer on here and get it on the record. So about my purpose and meaning of life, and right now I'm trying to explore it. I don't know where I fit in yet. I'm still discovering it, so we'll see. But first question: when have I felt most alive? Well, I can tell you I felt most alive when I'm off of work. So that's like 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, I'm gymming, I'm running. I feel alive when I gym. I feel alive when I get to run. I feel alive when I get to eat with my family or friends or whatever, have a meal, share a meal with them. I feel alive when I get to explore new areas of the world. I feel most alive when I'm traveling. I feel alive when I just get to spend time with loved ones. I feel most alive when I have the freedom to do what I want, when I want. So that's really the sum of it all. That's when I feel most alive. Now, second question: what kinds of problems do I enjoy solving? When I was writing these down, this is a tough one for me to think about. What kind of problems do I enjoy solving? My work, the audit work I do and the tax work, those are problems I have to solve every day, and I don't mind doing them because that's my job. But I don't enjoy it though, is my thing. What kinds of problems do I enjoy solving? I enjoy solving the kinds of problems that make me feel like that I'm contributing something to someone, a group of people, or an overall business. I want to feel like the problems I'm solving, the work I'm doing, the impact I'm having an impact on something or someone. I don't receive that to where I work, but that's the kind of problems I enjoy solving. I also enjoy solving, bettering people's lives. I enjoy, doing something that someone gets satisfaction from or relievement from, if that makes sense. So those are the kinds of problems I enjoy solving in my life. If money were no object, how would I spend my time? I kind of mentioned this with the first one. I'd be exploring different countries, different states of the United States. I'd be overseas. I'd be, the gym. I'd be giving myself the best health. I'd be trying to give my friends and family the best health I could give. That meaning like nutrition wise and, the best gym equipment and whatever the sports wear. If the money were no object, I'd be spending my time in the gym, be spending my time running, exploring the world, exploring my surroundings, living life to my fullest, without having to worry about money. Yeah, that's the only thing that's separating me from my life now and the life I want. So, fourth question. At my 80th birthday, what would I have hoped people say about the way I lived? I would want them to say that I tried my very hardest to embrace every day and to live every day to the fullest, because this is, like I mentioned in every video, this is like every day is one day away from the end of your life. I want people to say that, I truly lived it to the fullest. I loved the hardest. I cared about those that I care about, obviously, in the ways that affected them the right way. I would want to say, I want people to say the way I lived was I was free in the ways that I could make my life as free as I possibly could. What do I want my children, nieces, nephews, or younger people to learn from my example? I would want them to learn that, I gave it my all. I mean, my journey with the CPA is a little rocky because it's a love-hate relationship right now. I don't know if you can hear that jackhammering going on, but it's kind of annoying. I would want my children to know and to learn from me, to be honest with everyone around you, to worship God. For my example, I want them to find love in God, form a relationship with Him, and try to live accordingly. I would want my children nieces, nephews, whatever, to live the way they want to live, but do it in a way that it's through God and always thinking and through prayer and just loving and caring and being there for others when times are rough, for yourself and for others. Another question I gotta answer here. That jackhammering is really annoying. But who do I want to become? What kind of man do I want to become? And some of the points I put down are dependable. I want to be dependable. People come to me for something, scenario, fixing something, or a question, or just to be in their presence. I want to be that guy. I want to be that man that shows up when needed and is needed. I want to be the man that's curious about things constantly. I'm always constantly asking questions like a child. Like I remember when I was a kid, I was always asking questions, and I want to carry that on because there's so much to this world that I don't understand that I want to understand. So being curious is something that I want to remain the person I want to become. I want to retain that healthy. I'm going into my adult life. I'm going to have more responsibilities of people depending on me. Being dependable. It kind of ties into being healthy. I gotta watch out. Gotta keep lifting. Gotta keep running here and there when I can. Gotta eat the right foods. And healthy also means allowing people around me to become healthy as well. Encouraging spouse, family, friends to better their lives, not in a demeaning way, but in a way that encourages them and actually inspires them to want to get healthy and want to better themselves. I want to be the man that's loving. I try my very best every day to love, but there's definitely improvements for sure. I know 100% there's improvements I can be making to be more loving in my life. Loving in God, loving in my parents, my siblings, my girlfriend, my friends. There's areas in that love that that I love. I love every one of those categories, like my friends, girlfriend, family. There's just ways that I need to improve that, and that's something I need to explore sooner than later, obviously. And continually to grow, and that kind of ties into curiosity. Continuously growing in my faith, in my wisdom, in my health, my physical attributes, in my social attributes. There are so many different ways of growing financially. I want to be that man that's all continuously growing. I want to continuously grow all those categories I just mentioned in my life. And then final question is, was there a specific moment, trip, accomplishment, a relationship, an experience when I thought this is what life is supposed to feel like? Yeah, so I'll go in order. A trip to my trip to Italy and Switzerland when I was in college. That was a trip that I felt most alive. I was with my friends and some professors, obviously, but my friends and we just went on our own and explored the cities that we were put into and had a good time. And that's when I felt most alive, exploring out and exploring different culture, different people, different environment. It was just that's when I felt most alive. That's like a specific trip that made me feel most alive. An accomplishment that made me feel most alive was completing the half marathon. Even though I ran 15 miles the week before, actually going through that finish line in Pittsburgh, that's an accomplishment I felt most alive. Our relationship, I got two. So my girlfriend, obviously, is when I feel most alive. This is what life's supposed to feel like when I'm with my girlfriend. It's always like we're always happy together. We always talk through things if we have a disagreement or different thought. We always talk it through respectfully and attentively and understandably. But I feel most alive when I feel like this is more like life's supposed to feel like when I'm with my girlfriend. It's just like we're always doing something, or we're always just, in a loving mood to each other. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. I just know what it feels like, okay? And I just know that my relationship with my girlfriend is what life is supposed to feel like. And being far away is a challenge, yeah, of course, being in a long distance relationship, but it's a challenge that her and I are going to look back on in the future and be like, well, yeah, we had this one, this is there's always a low before the high, and I mentioned that in my Thin Limbs video, but there's always, we're going to talk about these moments where we're far away, but we still made the time for each other. I mean, we still loved each other, and we fought through the distance, And another relationship I want to mention is my friend Ryan. We, one that makes me, I like Ryan and my high school friends and some of my college friends, that's what life's supposed to feel like when I'm hanging out with them. I can, I'm myself when I'm around my family, my friends, and my girlfriend, and I'm most myself when I'm with them, and that's just, it's just freeing. It's liberating to actually be myself. Instead of at work, I have to put on this facade a little bit, but I still try to be myself, obviously. But you got to be professional. You can't just be laxed. But yeah, that's relationships that make me feel like that's what life's supposed to feel like. An experience, that was just traveling, going on vacation, going to a restaurant simply with my family or friends or my girlfriend, so just little things like that, experiences like that. That's what life's supposed to feel like I only experience that when I'm off of work, but I don't know. Those are some of the purpose and meaning questions I wanted to answer on here, just in case I do pass away, or if I want to look back at this in the future and be like, okay, well, that changed, or actually I still think the same way about that, and I actually accomplished some of these things. Like I understand it now more. That's the goal of this video. I wanna understand myself more when I look back on it and be like, okay, well, my mindset completely shifted from that, and I guarantee it will, and maybe it won't, but I guarantee that it will change in some aspects. Okay, but all right, I gotta get back to work. It's about 1 o'clock. I recorded for 15 minutes. I wanted to record long. They have the market going on downtown Tuna, so it's pretty lively down here. Gonna head back to work. Gotta get my hair cut after this, so maybe I'll do a transition. I don't want too much cut off, so we'll see how she does. All right, peace. All right, I didn't get too much off. She just took the middle part down a little bit at the top, and then she took some of the bangs down, but it should grow out pretty good, I think, my hair. But this is the end of the vlog. I'm gonna edit it and post it up here soon. Gotta hit the gym. I'm gonna hit chest and try. It's Thursday, and then I'm gonna try to run 4 miles, but I don't know if I've mowed the grass or not today, so we'll see. But yeah, I was thinking about my purpose and meaning. You know, purpose is all engulfed in God. You know, everything's done through Him, and I didn't mention that in the last clip there, but I forgot to mention that, so I wanted to bring that up. It's God's number one in all of this, and I want future me and my kids to remember that, you know, this is everything that you're doing, everything that's done. It's, you know, it's through God's acts, God's will, and He loves you, and He's watching you, and He's giving you strength. And just ask that He increases your faith each day in your life. Ask Him to increase your faith each day. All right. And grow your relationship with Him. All right. It's been a weird day today, but I'm trying to find my meaning in life, my purpose. Purpose is I described that. I don't feel like talking about it again. All right. Peace out. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
Make sure you record yourself, Andrew.
Andrew
didn't say mother.
I don't know what I said.
Go ahead.
Oh, look at that purple now. Oh, yeah. Changed color.
Wow, I did